Once upon a time in Athens, there was two cousins and knights. One was called Palamon, and the other one was called Arcite. One day, they got held as prisoners in the Duke's tower, Theseus.
On a very vain morning, with a window which overlooks Theseus' palace's garden, Palamon heard a beautiful, appealing voice coming from there. He wondered, who's that person? He gets up and looks through the window.
Who's this breathtaking voice?
Palamon said, Emily, a younger sister of the queen, singing in the garden. Soon, Palamon falls in love with Emily as he sees her.
Arcite, is she a woman or a goddess? I think I'm in love. Look.
Palamon said, Arcite goes and look through the window with Palamon to see a beautiful lady standing in the middle of the garden.
I think I am in love too.
Arcite said. Palamon gets angry.
I saw her first. She's mine.
Palamon said.
Anyway, love is a supreme law. It's each man for himself. Until one day, the Duke decides to release Arcite to a mutual friend between Arcite and him. He was bounded to another town to stay in. Of course, Arcite couldn't stop thinking about his love, Emily. One night, he decides to run away and go back to work as a servant in the Duke's garden.
6 years later, back in the Duke's tower, Palamon escapes in the prisons. After a long time, he hides between the grooves, and suddenly, he listens to a gentle voice singing about love. He takes a look to see who is it, and it's no one but Arcite. Palamon quickly went out of the bush.
Die or admit you did not love Emily.
He said,
If you weren't sick with love it, I should return tomorrow with armor and slay me, and you shall have her.
Arcite responded back.
The next day, the two young men decide to battle each other.
Who are you that dare to fight here? Who?
The Duke interrupts their fight with his response.
Palamon, sir, your prisoner who loves Emily.
Palamon said. Right after him, Arcite responds,
Arcite, sir, banished from this land, who also loves Emily. You shall pay the penalty for inform.
The Duke says,
Have mercy, Lord, for all women's sakes.
The Queen says,
Emily cannot marry both of you, so this is my judgment. You will have a competition, and whoever wins this will marry Emily.
Says the Duke. He makes a tournament that both of them should gather 100 armor in a year, and then fight each other, and whoever wins will get to marry Emily as a prize.
And the morning before, Palamon goes to pray for Venus, the goddess of love, to have Emily, or shall he die with a spirit in his heart? Of course, Venus accepted Palamon's prayers.
Meanwhile, Arcite is praying to Mars, the goddess of war, for victory.
In the pure water of Diana's temple, the goddess of nature, praying to remain unmarried or to marry someone who truly loves her. The goddess tells Emily she will marry one of them in the end. Now, in the arena, the Duke and his family are getting prepared to watch the tournament. He adjusts the rules of the game.
Whoever gets injured, he will lose and be out of the game.
While the armors are battling, Arcite stabs Palamon while they're fighting. Palamon falls injured, however. Arcite forces takes Palamon as a prisoner, ending the battle and winning it. During his victory ride, a freak earthquake caused Arcite tumble from his horse and injure himself badly. Arcite breaks the silence with the last words.
Emily, shall marry Palamon, that he should make a good husband.
And he dies.
In the end, Palamon received his prize and married Emily, and they lived happily ever after.